morning, afternoon. Welcome back to our podcast. And I am joined today by three lovely students from BEX. Introduce yourselves, please.
Morning, my name is Tio. I'm Brazilian. I'm from Salvador. I'm staying in Itchen until December for one term, and it's wonderful to be here speaking to you.
Morning, my name is Henrique. I'm from BEX as well, from Salvador too. Also staying here for a term to December. It's good to be here, thank you.
Hi, my name is Bianca. I am 16 years old and I'm from Vitória da Conquista, and I will be in here until January.
Lovely. Bianca, you've got a bit of an interesting story about how you ended up here. Would you like to tell us?
Yeah, actually I was going to have the international program in the United States, but then suddenly I changed, and it was very quickly and on time. But my agency told me about the program in UK, and I always wanted to be in here because last year I wasn't here in London with my mom, and it was a very interesting trip, and I really loved the UK. And yeah, I really wanted to be in here, and I was so excited when my agency told me about the program. Yeah,
amazing. And then all of a sudden you arrived. Yeah. This time last year you probably all decided you wanted to go on an exchange. What did they tell you about Itchen College, and what made you decide that you wanted to come here?
I went to BEX for the first time in the end of 2023 because I wanted to do a program similar to the one we have here, but in Brazil we have 2 years of IB diploma, and then I wanted to do an exchange before the program that starts in July. Then I will do exchange from January to June, but it doesn't work for me because I wanted to go for England. Being specific for Southampton, because I have some friends who came here, and I can only come here with 16, and that time I was 14, and then I can't go because of the age. Then I saw maybe going for Canada, but I have a mind that and a wonderful thinking that I just want England, and I wanted Itchen because of the structure. I have some friends who came last year, 3 years ago. A lot of people from Salvador stay here and say it's really good. Then I really wanted to have this experience at Itchen because of the structure of the school and the structure of the city too, like an airport, a wonderful train station, everything's perfect, and it's not a really big city as London, for example. Perfect for me. Yeah. That's it.
Because you just had a little weekend adventure away, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to Paris this weekend, just arrived, picked this flight from 7:30 and leaving Southampton Friday evening, and coming back Monday morning is perfect because the classes start 9:30. Even though I don't have classes Monday morning, it was perfect to me. Was a wonderful weekend.
My story was a bit different because I didn't know I wanted to do an exchange program, but I have a cousin of mine that came in the past year to Itchen, Gabriela. And she told me it's really good, you have to go, the city is good, the school is amazing. And I said I might as well just give it a try. So I went to BEX, talked to them a bit, they explained me everything, showed me the options about different schools in the United Kingdom, Itchen and other the cities around the country. But I wanted to be here because of my cousin. She said it's really good, and they were really good and showing me the options, explaining everything, explaining about the size of the city. As Tel said, it's not a big city, but it's a really beautiful city, a really safe place that I can walk here at night, I can take buses. Was really good. I mean, my experience to this date, my experience to today is amazing. I'm loving it. So
yeah, okay, that's going on TikTok, the I'm loving it part. Yeah, that's great. So is it fair to say that it was recommendations from former students that encouraged your decision?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. So let's think back. You signed the offer letter. So you confirmed your place at Itchen College. You were all really, really excited. You were excited a little bit later. What did you do to prepare for your exchange, and what advice did BEX give you?
Just to complete the last question, I was too decided for coming to Southampton that I, how can I say it, send my information for Itchen in August of last year. One of the first students, when I enter in the group, like, has me, you, like Lisa and Lynn. I feel like alone. I feel, just me going for this exchange. And then with time, people started to enter, some friends too that are in Salvador, and that's it. Okay, I think the preparation from BEX, what they did with us was perfect. They prepared saying everything that could happen here, host family problems, everything that could have a problem here, they told us, and this is really good. They are really good business there in Salvador. A lot of people travel with them. I think more than 100 people traveled with them this year for different places. People for Canada, people for United States, people for England, Spain, Australia, New Zealand. And I think this is really good. I have friends in all the world now. They have a good preparation. We have 2 meetings. One for them explaining what's the program, things that we can bring, things that we cannot, things that are prohibited. And we have this meeting with our parents. Then we have a preparation with a psychologist from like she do these programs for business of exchanging all Brazil. And then we can have some meeting online with she, like on time a week when it was in Salvador, and that's wonderful for preparing. And then we have that third meeting as well, that is the pre-arrival.
BEX did a really good job. They are really experienced in the exchange programs, they do it for many years. So we have a psychologist to prepare. We have some meetings. They organize our documents, said everything we needed to bring here, like the passport, the authorization. They did everything. They were really helpful in this process. I mean, they're literally perfect.
Oh, that's amazing. Is it similar for you?
Yeah, I agree with them because BEX was perfect about our preparation, but I researched a lot about the culture in here because it was one of my biggest fears to have this shock of culture. And the psychologist that Tel said, it was very, very helpful for us, because she did a lot of activities and bring to us a shock, a reality shock, for it's not all perfect. You need to be in the world, and it was very, very helpful. And I prepare myself talking about my feelings a lot with my family and with my mother. And it's like this. I really, really preserve my feelings to not hide them and always talk about them. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not even on my notes, but you've brought up a really good point. So we'll explore culture shock a little bit more.
They prepare us for that. I mean, they explain how the people work, how the food is going to be. But I think my host family, personally, they are really open. They are really welcomed. And they talk to me a lot, so I don't experience a big culture shock. I mean, I actually like England food, so they said it's a bit rare, but I really like it. And yeah, I mean, culture shock can be for the temperature because it's getting really cold, and the past days I think it's going to be a lot colder. Yeah, but I think that's the biggest challenge that I'm seeing here.
Yeah. Would it be fair to say then that your host family have helped you avoid any culture shocks in that case?
Absolutely. They have been really good. They talk to me a lot. We have good conversations. They explain me how things work here because not everything is the same in Brazil. It's the house has a like a little bit routine, you know, different that I have from Brazil. So like explain how things work, how to get a bus, how to live in this city, because it's really different, because the people are not the same.
I think my biggest difference is like the time for the school, you know, because in Brazil we started school 7 a.m. and in here it's like 9:30, so it's like very, very crazy, like wake up in the time that I was in the school in Brazil. So that's a little very different, you know. And about like the difference of the time from Brazil, because like when I talk to my mother it's like in the morning, and in here it's like afternoons. So my routine like changed a lot. And about the food too, because like the foods in here it's like very different, because in Brazil the lunch it's the principal meal, and in here it's like dinner, and it's very different for me, because actually sometimes in Brazil I haven't have dinner, you know, and it was like not important for me a lot. And in here it's very important, and my host mama cooks like a lovely dinners, you know. So yeah.
Henrique, you mentioned that you felt that Southampton's a very safe city. You can go out and catch the bus, walk around. Is that something that you're not able to do in Brazil, or is that an exaggeration?
No, you cannot do it in Brazil. I mean, the first time that I catch a bus was here. I took a bus for the first time, like in the last 4 weeks. I took my first bus, because in Brazil you cannot do this. You cannot walk in the... I mean, it's not just because it's hot, but it's like it's not safe. Here you can walk pretty much every time in the road. You can go to the shop and you can take a bus. You can come back a little bit like later, like 10. Obviously, we have the curfew, but here I felt safe. You know, I feel that I can walk in the streets with my cell phone. I can talk to my friends. I'm not worried about like being robbed or something like that, because I felt safe here. You know.
What were your first impressions of the UK?
For me, it was really easy, this adaptation. I have some friends that have some problems here with adaptation, but in Brazil I have a lot of routine, so then I have doing everything the same day, and this helps me a lot here, because after the day in the turf park I always established a routine. So then breakfast, coming to the school, then gym, home, dinner and sleep, and this helped me a lot for adaptation. Food is not adapted yet, but it was really easy for me actually, and I think it was perfect adaptation for me, really easy. My host helped me a lot on this, establishing a time for dinner. It was really good, and that's it. Talking a little bit about the time, it was a bit difficult, but not at all, because we start classes 9:30. In Brazil it's already 5:30. It's the time that I used to wake up there for go to school. Then it was not too different, and there I sleep around 9 o'clock. It should be like something around 1 a.m. here, and I'm sleeping around 11 o'clock. Then it's not so different from Brazil. For me it was an easier adaptation.
Yeah, routine is really important, as he said, because you kind of follow it. So you wake up at the same time, you get dressed, you leave, you come back home at the same time. So like following a routine really helps, because helps you concentrate on the things you have to do. You don't have like much time to like, oh, in Brazil it's like 4 hours later, it's 4 hours early, but you follow your routine. You find the time to talk to your parents in Brazil, talk to your friends, because you can send messages. You can wait to a time that is good for both of us. But it's like routine is really important, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your lessons here and how they're different from Brazil. Obviously you start much earlier.
Yeah.
Your face there. So
yeah, it's because the subjects are like in Brazil we have like 23 subjects. It's like crazy, because in here like we have 5, you know, and it's very different, and it's very quite easy for us, you know. I don't know why, but sometimes I have math in here, and the math is very it's better because like in Brazil it's like very advanced, you know, it's like a little bit like difficult for me. Yeah.
Is it similar for you too?
Okay, I can talk a little bit about it because I have some really different classes here. As she said, in Brazil we have a lot of traditional learning, always doing chemistry, physics, biology, math, Portuguese, English. And then here I have the opportunity of changing it. I see the exchange as an opportunity for deciding what I want to do in my life. So I was really in doubts into business and economy. Then I took both here. I took economy, business, politics, and ESOL obviously. And it's really different from Brazil. As she said, math. I saw with my friends, Brazil use a lot of context that you are not using in your real life. And here we have maths that you are going to use in your life. So that's perfect for me. It's a higher education level than in Brazil, a more developed program of studies. In Brazil we don't have this what you call college here. We have high school there, and then in we do 3 years of high school, and after that you can take an exam for entering your universities, and that's it.
I think the biggest difference that I found here in England than in Brazil is the number of classes we have, because we have one class in the morning and one class in the evening, and in Brazil we have like 5 in the morning and like 3 in the evening. It's kind of the same time as he said, but we have like more classes, we have more subjects to study. We cannot focus on the things we want to do. We have to do everything, we have to be good at everything. And here I think you can like find the things you like and like develop. You can have more time, you can concentrate more in the things that you like, that you're going to be using in your life.
That's amazing. And very quickly, sum up your experience so far in 3 words.
Okay, I was thinking here I have special, wonderful, and different. I think is the 3 words that most represent what I'm living here.
Nice.
I think I will go with useful, good, and fun. Yeah.
Memorable,
and I don't know, important and different too. Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you very much for joining me. It has been a pleasure speaking to you, and thank you to everyone who's watched or listened when this eventually goes out. And now I will just awkwardly end things. Perfect.